Now entering the ring, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 160 pounds, representing Church Street Boxing and trained by Sid Macau, Jack Hammer Voigt!
All right, finally Jack Hammer Voigt, right? But if Jack's birth name is John...
That's John Voigt, man.
John Voigt, baby.
Mr. Anaconda himself.
That's when I think of John Voigt. That's the only film.
Exclusively what I think of.
When you touch, it's like Icarus, getting too close to sun. No,
Yeah.
So again, I don't know if this dude's name is, birth name is Jack. By the way, he's coming out with the belt, which leads me to believe he is either the top
tremendous,
or one of the top fundraisers.
Yep, so I'll do a little
sleuthing. Thank you. In an event that raised $1 million, when you come out with the belt, that means you raised an incredible sum of money.
Please welcome, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 160 pounds and trained by Jacob Solis, Declan Sweet Feet Basile!
Basile, it looks like. Declan.
Basile.
Great name. Big fan of the name Declan. Great mustache.
As you mentioned, so Jack Voigt raised over $100,000.
I mean, that's insane.
And again, like, no knock on it, but just huge shout out to you, Jack. Thank you for everything you did.
Yeah.
Raising money for this cause. So we have Jack Voigt, 5'11", 160 pounds, 30 years old. Credit analyst, boxing out of Church Street Boxing, and Declan Basile, 5'9", 160, 27 years old, head of advertising. He's fighting as unattached, and what that means is the people in his corner, they hold USA Boxing coach's license, green level or higher, whatever it may be, but they're not affiliated with a specific registered gym.
Registered gym, meaning they basically didn't pay the $580 or whatever it is a year.
It's cheaper now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's early renewal. It's not as bad.
Good looks,
Diameter
USA
Capital
Boxing.
Partners, Goldman Sachs,
So
Jefferies,
yeah,
Michael
again,
Calcirio.
Mark and I, this isn't our LBC. These aren't our guys. So we get to see 15 seconds of action. It looked like Declan, just in the quick video, looked a little
more polished.
A little bit more polished, but who the hell knows?
Yeah.
And then, I know Jack Voigt out of Church Street tends to be a pretty legit gym.
Yeah, I mean, if Jack lacks some fundamentals, but he's getting tremendous sparring and
That's
has
what I
great
was gonna
coaching, like, sometimes they can be equalizers. Declan kind of taking like almost like a 3-point stance. Like, he looks like he's about to
He also
blitz
did
out
a
the
cool
gate.
handshake with his coach. You see that?
I did not.
I don't have any cool handshake. If any of my boxers are watching, we got to come up with cool handshakes.
All right, so a little tentative from both individuals, no?
Yeah, but I'll say that Jack appears to have a decent little jab going, dude. Both, I guess, eerily similar to one another, right? Built kind of similarly, circling to their own left, right? Pumping jabs and trying to find straight right hands, It looks like Declan
landed some of the harder, cleaner shot. Great, tripled up with that jab and then a right hand.
Oh, nice work
Voigt's
by
got
Jack.
a great jab.
I'm sorry, not Jack. Yeah, it is Jack. Yeah. Jack's swarming well.
Yeah.
Declan,
what a
rolling.
bout already.
Yeah, this
very
is
hard to get
excellent
play-by-play,
fight.
folks.
So, yeah, Jack pumping his jab feverishly, finding a right hand over top.
Yeah, he sneaks the two right behind it. It's sharp.
A little bit slappy by Declan.
Yeah. So Declan's loading up, but he's
up
got
that right
some
hand.
power too.
But he's got to throw the thing, dude. Don't just cock the hammer. You got to let the thing fly. I do like. I like to see Jack just keep throwing the jab, man.
Yep.
Just keep pumping the jab. If it ain't broke. But is he starting to punch himself out a little bit?
Great right hand again.
So again,
he's got to be able to counter or catch those big right hands by Declan. Declan's loading up and telegraphing so much, but again, when they land, they're hard touches.
Yeah.
But you'll see he'll cock the hammer on that right hand. Big right hand.
Oh,
Big right
he's
hand
hurt.
again.
He's hurt. Jack is hurt, but Declan opening up and slapping. He's not turning over his punches, whereas Jack's punches are far straighter. As I say that, slapping back. That's going to be an unbelievably tough round to score.
10 seconds left.
Just as I say it, too, Jack lands clean. All right, Marco.
All right, so
good luck with that one,
so
buddy.
both guys are fit.
Holy
both guys are tough.
smokes.
Both guys, and again, this is not me being disparaging. They look like the newer guys. They look like they both have some defensive liabilities.
Sure.
They tend to really, really open up that right hand and set it behind them. Don't be surprised if one of them it gets caught with their hands in their pockets.
So I think, I don't know. Look, a lot of this is speculation, right?
Declan there or no?
Dude, I don't know. So,
Yeah.
all right, what I think is going to happen is it's probably going to go to Declan. I'll tell you
Because
why.
he closed out the round?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that was wildly competitive the entire time, right? And really, if you did CompuBox and you looked and you broke down the metrics, it's probably dead even, right? But in reality, it's recency bias.
Yep.
Right.
Whoever cleans up at the end of the round, they tend to get the nod.
What I'll also say is this: you get a guy, Church Street, which I'm familiar with at least enough so, right? That it's a substantiated gym, right? I don't know what unattached means.
The seconds
in this case,
are not getting out yet.
With that being said, Declan looked very good on the mitts.
Yep.
Right? But now he's opening up, being a little bit more wild. Is that a matter of not sparring as much, because Jack's right hand, when he's composed,
Straight.
is straight. But when he's getting clipped by some, wild punches over the top by Declan, then he also gets a little bit squirrely and open.
Good right hand by Declan over the top.
It was a good right hand by Declan, but not for nothing. Jack did land a good straight. I think Declan is the bigger puncher. I think Jack is the better boxer. Now, how that ends up translating.
Yeah, see that right hand.
He whips it.
He loads it up. He cocks the hammer, but Jack doesn't necessarily have the experience to see it coming and earmuff it or kind of roll it.
Yeah, he's not necessarily catching it, He kind of almost turns his body to a degree where it's catching him on the side and almost the rear of the head. It's not like a dirty blow or anything like that,
but when you
just
turn your
catching
head.
him in a weird spot. He got caught again.
Yeah.
Oh, big right
That
hand.
should be an 8 count.
The official's watching closely. Massive right hand. Massive right hand.
He's in the wrong neutral corner, so he doesn't look like he has his legs underneath him. Declan doesn't understand he needs to be in a neutral corner.
He is throwing. By the way, Declan is covered in blood. But Jack is hurt terribly. Those right hands are jackhammering over top on jackhammer. But did he just land a right hand? Mark, did you see the right hand? He did, right?
Yep.
He did, right? Oh, he's looking at. Jack just looked at possibly either the official or the other corner. I don't know that Jack totally has his wits about him, Mark. I mean, he is so rocked, dude. He just shot a blast double. I mean, he is on Mars right now.
10 seconds remain. It's hard to hear the final bell, so if you see a couple late blows.
Declan is just throwing meat fist over top.
Wow.
Did that feel like a short round, too? I mean, whatever. What the hell do I know? Now, let's see if we can get a good look into Declan's corner here. Because he looks like, he's leaking pretty good.
He said so. You can't be putting water.
Bird bath,
you can't dump water on your boxer's face. Jack is exhausted. I mean, that is a tired boxer.
Jack is exhausted, but he's also, I don't want to use the C word, but he is concussed. You know, I mean, he got rocked, dude. He was on... he was doing the dance, my guy.
Declan, as much as he's leaking, he
looks kind of
pretty
fresh.
Yeah.
So look, man, I feel like Declan is less polished, right? I feel like but look at the two of them, man, right? So he's less polished. Guess who cares? Nobody. Doesn't matter, dude. Because he's throwing bombs and they're landing. I mean, Jack's headgear is half undone in the back. If you look, Declan's already off his stool, ready to go. I mean, it's as far as body language is concerned, Declan looks to be fresh, and he looks like he's going to load up a right hand off a jab right now.
And again, I talk about the telegraphing of the right hand. If if Declan continues to telegraph right hand and it lands 10 out of 10 times, it doesn't matter.
Jack is absolutely slow to a crawl.
Yeah.
He's landed some decent right hands, though. Jack's landed decent right hands. I mean, he's not completely out of it in the sense that out of the fight, I mean.
And again, very, very close first round. I think it was obvious Declan second round. That right hand from Jack is landing pretty much at will.
He's landing really clean. But
We'll
a
see if he
good right by Declan.
Keep it up and see if Declan really can. Oh, there's that short right hand.
Short, almost like an uppercut underneath.
Yep. You see Jack engaging in the clinch. It could be a strategy to not let
this
Declan
kid's
inside,
landing, dude.
Or it could be a matter of fatigue. I'm leaning more toward fatigue. But Declan's making room, which is what you want to see your boxer do.
I got to give Declan credit, too. I think he has, like, a sneaky good chin.
Yep.
Because Jack is landing some good flush right hands.
And Declan's walking through him.
He is. I mean, those jabs. Look at Jack.
That right uppercut.
Again, but that right landed. Again, that landed. But I just think Declan has a really good chin. Look at the difference, dude. You got to think about another 8 count here. He's hurt. I mean, you got to give him an 8 count. He is hammering him. You got to give a count, dude.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's far too late. That's how
you
someone gets hurt.
Count.
That's
Jesus
how someone gets hurt.
Christ, dude.
Yeah, so that was entirely too late for the folks at home.
That is wild. I mean, he's doubled over. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, that was uncalled for.
Jesus Christ.
Jack is protesting it because he's a tough kid.
No, he's
wanted to continue that bout.
Jack's the man, dude.
Great performance. Arguably won the first round. Declan's he's got dynamite in that right hand.
Not only that, dude,
tough.
like, you just can't, like, teach killer instinct like that, you know? Like,
there was blood in the water, and Declan capitalized.
Declan could be one of those kids that's never been in a fight in his life, but he could also be one of those dudes that's just a finance bro that just suckers dudes, you know? Did I say that? You know? But whatever it is.
Declan hyping up the crowd. Very, very happy with that win. And Jack's disappointed. I think he's more disappointed that he wasn't given the opportunity. Yeah, because he just wanted to fight.
Jack is obviously insanely tough.
Yep.
Those punches were, like, absolutely on the money.
Yeah, and good polished boxing, and it faded a little bit with time. Honestly, that can happen when someone's landing grenades.
Exactly. You know, like, listen, it's easy to be fit when no one's punching you full bore in the face. And like I said, I thought Declan had some fundamental flaws, but he definitely didn't lack conditioning, tenacity, and power.
Yeah.
At all, by any stretch of the imagination.
He's very, very happy. And again, celebrating in a respectful way, but very happy to have gotten that win.
And like I said from the jump, that mustache. Great mustache. Really, really nice. Great fight. Fit and like really emphatic finish.
I just love Sweet Feet is the nickname, and it all was like
Sweet Feet. Yeah. Should just be horseshoes and hand grenades, dude.
1 minute and 45 seconds of the third round. Declaring your winner out of the blue corner, Declan.
No question marks there, dude. And that's about as clear cut a finish as you're going to get.
And again, great competitive bout.
Oh, yeah.